guys, this is kind of a short and sweet handicap for me. Sometimes you just look at trends. You just look at a team that has another team's number, and this has to be probably the perfect example for that. 8 straight ATS straight-up covers for this BC Lions team against the Edmonton Elks, and they are just such a great team at home as well. And the travel spot, to me, sticks out big time in this one. So I'm going to look to bet on the BC Lions as home favorites here, laying a little over a touchdown in this one. Take a look at the travel schedule here to start the season for the Edmonton Elks, guys. They started the season off with 2 games at home. And in my opinion, I actually think it's not a bad idea to start the season on the road. You know, you build chemistry, you can kind of fight through some adversity, then you get to go back home. But since they lost their first 2 games at home, then they go on the road and lose a game by a walk-off field goal against the Argos. And now you have to go to the opposite side of the country to BC. It's an absolute travel schedule nightmare, situational spot nightmare. And here's a quote. Teddy, I know you'll like these quotes, and I've been liking the quotes a lot more lately in the CFL. So here's about a bet against quote you can get here. To me, it's astounding that a league with 9 teams can't figure out how to not play on a 5-day week. If the league cares anything about player safety, this shouldn't happen. The people higher up don't care about our health and safety. It's been made very clear to us. So I can tell the distraction right now is the short week, is their scheduling. They're not happy right now with their scheduling. And quite honestly, guys, I don't blame them. But guess what? In the NFL, teams play on Sunday and then they play on Thursday. Well, these guys played on Saturday and then they have to be playing on Thursday. The only difference is that they're playing in Toronto one week and then in BC, which is, again, the far west coast of Canada here. Taking a look at some of the scores we've seen from these 2 teams. 37-29, 27-0, 22-0, 46-14, 59-15, 43-10. BC has their number. And, guys, the only thing I will mention about this game, right now, the quarterback for the Lions is listed as questionable. So I actually haven't released this to clients for Thursday Night Football quite yet because I actually don't mind if their backup goes in because I'm going to get a better number. But even if he's questionable, I think the only way this number could go is down. So if you want to play this with me, I have no issue with anybody waiting until game day, with waiting up until kickoff. But this BC Lions team coming off a great game in their last time out, putting up a ton of points against the Calgary Stampeders. I'm confident, guys, in this wager, -7.5.